Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. It's Rubidoux Creek Outdoors. Today is a good day for the most part. Kojak's, actually I got off work a little bit early today, so I had time to get out here. But also I had to watch Kojak. Kojak had to go to the doctor today. He had stomach flu or something. They said stomach bug. Hopefully it's just a 24-hour one. So he's doing better, but I got him resting and trying to keep an eye on him. But anyway, we're here. I had time to come out here and let him rest his beautiful little eyes. He's got his little girl dog sisters with him laid up on the couch, so he's resting. But it gives me time to get out here. So today I got 3 knives we're gonna go over. We'll look at them, look at the sheaths. They're over here. You probably can't see it from your view right now, but basically we're gonna clean them up. They're nothing too crazy. I just went in the mood to be taking a knife apart and didn't want to do all this other crazy stuff. Not today, but I did want to clean because it's something I wanted to do. So that's what we're going to do. They need some of this Rubidoux Creek Outdoor wax. I'm going to apply to it. I think one of them I am going to break out the soap. So I've got to, y'all probably won't see this, but I'm going to switch out this cup. I got some nasty water in here. I need to clean it out, get some fresh water in there, and we're going to clean this sheath right here. Like I said, I will not apply wax to it till probably tomorrow. I'm gonna let it dry, do its thing, but we're gonna get a close look at this. But it definitely needs some saddle soap. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to clean this up with saddle soap. The other 2 sheaths, I feel like they are, I think I'm not going to really saddle soap them. I don't know. Sometimes I don't know what I'm going to do until I get down to it. So, but I know at least one sheath I'm just going to wax. So I may end up cleaning both of them. Just go ahead and do it while I've got the stuff out. It ain't going to hurt nothing. I just ain't going to apply the wax till probably tomorrow. But we're going to clean up the knives and probably put an edge on them as well. Sorry about it. I got some youngins outside walking down the street. So they're getting out of school right now, so they're doing that yakking. But anywho, let's get to it. Let me get my stuff together, and then I'll show everybody what I'm using. Like I said, I have no affiliation to any of these products. I just use them because it works and it's affordable, and you know, hey, that's the best of 2 worlds, to be honest with you. If you can afford it and it works. Sometimes it's usually one or the other, unfortunately, nowadays. That old saying, you get what you pay for. Sometimes you don't get what you pay for. You may pay a lot and it still don't work. So, hey, it is what it is. So that's why you got to trial and error. So, and do your homework. So, but anyway, let's get to it. All right. Of course, I have Rubidoux Creek Outdoor Wax, made in USA. I point down. Thumb's always pointing back at you. It's because I made it. So that's what it looks like. It's good stuff. Really good stuff. Actually got a really good, pleasant smell as well. So we'll be using some of that today. I'll be using this work sharp sharpener today. I will be using my Nicholson USA honing steel. Right there. I'll be using that today. I'm actually going to set that over here so I don't forget about it. I'll be using some Never Dull. Pretty good stuff. And probably will be using some flits. Use a little bit of that today. So I'm setting all my stuff out. But here's what we're working with right now. So I've cleaned this up a little bit in the past, but what we're going to do, it's a 7/0T. Pretty good shape. Kind of tip's been kind of, almost like somebody tried fixing it, like they broke the tip. Well, I could be wrong, but that's what I'd have to dig out another one to compare, but kind of looks like that's what they did. But either way, we're going to, still usable, nothing wrong with it. Like I said, ain't too bad. It's got a fairly good little edge on it right now. But we're just going to clean up a little bit in here, and then we're going to try to bring back this Delrin back to kind of where it looks like this. So the goal is this to look like this. So we're going to clean it up. If somebody's used it, you can see it's been kind of abused. Probably people hammering on something like they shouldn't have been doing. That's what that looks like right there, if y'all can see it. But other than that, brass is in pretty good shape. And yeah, sheath's in really good shape. Like I said, I'm not going to even clean this one. I'm just going to take some, I may wipe it off a little bit. And then I'm just going to come back with some wax over top of it. That's my plan with it. This next one, like I said, I was just going to put wax on this as well, but I'm going to try to clean it up a little bit. This is a Queen. It's winter bottom bones. It's one of their little fixed blades. I don't remember what the particular model is offhand. From what I'll know, it'll be right up here, and the tang stamp date will be up here as well. But it needs to put an edge back on it. Really nice knife, just kind of clean up the bone a little bit. Nothing crazy. But it's in pretty good shape. The leather sheath's in pretty good shape. As y'all can see right there, we'll clean it up and clean the knife up. And then here, it's one I picked up in the antique store a while back. Got some rust starting on it, but other than that, we'll try to clean it up. That's either a caribou or moose. To me, that looks like a moose because of a lot of the mooses have that long beard, but I could be wrong. It's a cartoon drawing. You know, somebody drew out the press stamp, and then of course they press into the plastic. This is just like some old plastics, not Delrin or anything. Fairly cheap made knife, but they usually put pretty good steel in these. So there's the Imperial right there. USA's on the bottom. It'll be up here, age right here, and then like I said, here's the sheath. Lewis and Clark, 1804, Boone's Lick Frontier, 1966. Not sure, peace and friendship. Not sure what's up on all that. That's the original sheath. So, yeah, good little EDC. We're going to try to clean those up, so y'all hold on. Let's do it. appreciate y'all tuning in. I really do. I'm glad y'all got to see the process. I know some of y'all, I know some people personally that are subscribed to our channel. I really appreciate them as well. Got family members and friends and such. And some of them do fast forward through some of the cleaning stuff, and that's okay. That's why you can do that from your end, right? If it gets, some of the parts get kind of boring, you can just skip through. But like I said, can't please everybody, and it's okay. I don't get mad or anything. Even my own dad, he said he filtered through some of it, the cleaning, because that's not his cup of tea. But he likes seeing certain parts. He kind of likes to see the beginning and the end, right? So, and that's fine. Everybody gets to do what they got to do. But I appreciate everybody tuning in. Just do me and Kojak a favor, hit that subscribe button, and hopefully he'll be getting better here soon. I'm gonna go check on him here in a minute. And but I've done a couple things I wanted to do. I got the knives still sitting out right now because the sheaths need to dry, right? And once I apply the wax to them, I will be applying a coat of wax to a couple of the knives as well. That may be, if I get a chance, I may do that and maybe add that to tomorrow's video, or it may just make its own video, make it short, right? There's nothing wrong with making it short. But either way, I got them sitting out over here, letting them dry out and all that stuff. And like I said, I'll go back, the other two sheets, I'll go back and put the wax on. Like I said, this one sheet right here, like I said, y'all remember that color, right? It'll be a little bit lighter tomorrow. And then, of course, when it dries a little bit more, it's kind of sticky right now because the wax is still soaking in. You could brush this off with like a good horse brush, like a shoe shine brush. And it'll shine up some, but it actually does better if you wait like the next day, like at least 12 hours or 24 hours, come back through and then buff it. And it'll do a lot better. Just from my personal opinion and best practices that I use. And just kind of get some of it'll shine the leather up, right? And but anywho, y'all do what y'all got to do. I appreciate y'all buying the wax. Like I said, drop into our whatnot. If you have problems with that username, I'll just snip it and I'll show you, because it's under our profile. But I'll snip it and it'll be right up here. Just go to that link. Just type that link in. And it's just easier if you can go to under our profile and click the more button. And you can just copy and paste that if you're using a computer or tablet or whatever. You should be able to do it from your phone as well, but you can drop it into your URL search block. And it should take you right to it if you have a Whatnot account. That's the only key. You gotta have a Whatnot account. Now, if you go and purchase like 5 or 6 cans or more, get it in bulk, I will cover the shipping. And I will do PayPal as well for that. Venmo, I'd rather do PayPal, but I will do PayPal for people that want to buy a bunch of like bulk wax, because I'll just cover the shipping for you. But it'll be a flat rate, of course. I'm not going to have it 3-day. It'll be on you. So, but it's just super easy. Super easy to go to Whatnot and just do it from there, and I can print the labels and package it on its way. So, but hey, y'all stay positive, stay motivated, stay vigilant in this crazy world. And I'm glad y'all tuned in. And thanks to all my subscribers. We're awful close to hitting that benchmark that we kind of set upon ourselves. It's our own internal benchmark. And you will be getting free can of Rubidoux Creek Outdoor 3-in-1 creek wax. The 3-in-1 means it's for blades, leather, and wood. It'll do the wood handle scales. It'll do the leather sheaths and slips. Yep, it'll do your leather slips. You do your belts, anything leather, right? And it will treat your high carbon steel blades. Wow, I know it's magical, ain't it? But look right here. You'll get this little ma'am. It's free, y'all. It's free. Ain't much free in this world, if y'all ain't noticed. Maybe for some people, but for the working man, it ain't free. Y'all get this nice little EDC, and that sucker, well, I almost cut myself right there. That sucker's sharp, y'all. Good little EDC, something you super light and pack in your pocket. You won't even really know it's there. So y'all get that and a can of wax. Once we hit our 1,500 subscriber mark. Super easy, easy peasy. But hey, I'll see y'all next time. Y'all tune in. Y'all take care. Stay positive, stay motivated, stay vigilant in this crazy world. Y'all hang on. Kojak, my man, where are we going?
We are going into Bumgar's.
Bumgar's.